Hi everyone, Father Mark here. Just wanted to give you another video update. It's been a while since I last did one. And here we are moving in on the third Sunday of Advent already. Pink candle this Sunday. It's Gaudete, time to rejoice that Christ's coming draws near, that what we wait for is not in vain. So I want to update you on where we're at, things that are happening in the parish, some of which you've probably heard about, but I will never get tired talking about the giving tree this year and just how amazingly generous you all were with that. As you know, we were seeking to provide gift cards to 499 families in the Diocese of Oakland and helping over 1,000, I think it was 1,125 children, and really trying to make a difference for folks. We couldn't do what we would normally do with wrapping gifts and buying gifts and delivering gifts. So we went with a gift card program that the parishes we were helping, all 9 of them, were very open to. We were hoping to raise $115,000, and through your generosity, we ended up with about $136,000, so far more than we expected. And with that, we were able to give every single one of those families an extra gift card. So thank you for helping to make Christmas just a really merry and wonderful day for them. I'm sure it's going to be wonderful for them to receive all of that. So thank you for your generosity in that. So update, otherwise, I usually let you know financially how things were going. And I think I let you know that in September and October, both those months, that our plate collection, which is the primary source of income for the parish, was down just a little bit. Well, in November, it was down quite a bit. It actually was down 24% for the month of November. So our plate collection was under our budget by the tune of a little over $40,000. Why? Great question. We're not sure. My only theory is this: giving tree. I think this year it's very possible that in past years, people are out buying gifts or buying bikes or buying soccer balls and wrapping sweaters and giving those. And this year, instead, we were looking for money. So you could go online and give to the giving tree or give to the parish. And my suspicion is that people were wanting to make sure that the giving tree was successful, said, well, this month, the money I would give to the parish, I'm just going to give to the giving tree. The wonderful part about it, though, is that with your past generosity and what you did give us in November, we are exactly on budget year to date for our plate collection. So we're not hurting on that. We're just not in the position we were in, But I can say this. Our expenses for the year are way under budget, with our magnificent staff taking a salary cut for a good part of the year. With the expenses down in terms of electricity, we don't have to heat and air condition those large spaces that are our churches. We've saved substantial money. So it's looking really good, like we will end the year in the black overall. As you know, December is an important month in every church. Not only is there the weekend collections, but there's that big Christmas collection that we really count on. So we'll see, hopefully that will come together for us and we'll end the year looking great. That'll be fantastic. In the meantime, even though the giving tree may have impacted our November collection, we're still collecting more. We're still collecting more for the Detention Ministry at Santa Rita Jail. Santa Rita is another place that we often provide toys so that when children come to visit their parents who might be inmates, the parents have a gift to give their child. And again, this year, we can't do the toy thing, so we are collecting cash or checks for Detention Ministry, and we're going to be providing gift cards there as well. We have about $4,000 right now towards that, and mind you, Santa Rita Jail is already thrilled with it, but we want to do some more for them. So if you'd like to make a donation to the Santa Rita Detention Ministry, you can drop that off here in the office, or you can go online, our website, catholicsofpleasant.org, use Tithely. There's a drop-down menu. You can indicate Detention Ministry and make that contribution. We need that by next Monday, the 14th. So if you could see to that, that would be awesome. Thank you for your support there. A few other things going on I want to let you know. With the holidays coming, we got some stuff going on. We're going to do some extra confession times. Normally we have those really large confession services where we have like 20 or more priests and hundreds of people come, and in one evening we celebrate God's grace and mercy in our life as a community. Obviously, with COVID, and now that we're back in lockdown, we cannot do this year. So instead, Father Luke, Father Philly, and I have added a couple extra days for confessions for those of you who would like to come. In addition to our regular Saturday confessions, On Monday, the 14th, and on Monday, the 21st, in the evening, starting at 7 o'clock in the evening, we will be over in the hall. We're using classrooms as confessionals, so there's lots of space for social distancing. Please wear a mask, bring some hand sanitizer, and we'll be happy to hear confessions on those 2 Monday nights before we get to Christmas. So take advantage of that, please. What else is going on here? Oh, the Christmas Mass schedule, of course. I think we finally have this one figured out. We had put together several different options depending on what our COVID status was at the time. In lockdown, here's what we're going to do. All our masses for Christmas will be live webcast. On Christmas Eve, December 24, we will have a live webcast mass at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's going to be family-oriented. Just as our normal first Christmas Eve mass is always for families and children, that's what we'll be doing. So 4 o'clock Christmas Eve, there's that. Then we will live webcast mass at midnight also, and it will be midnight mass at midnight. We will do it at midnight. On Christmas Day, we will have one live webcast mass. That will be at 9 a.m. And immediately following the 9 a.m. Christmas Day Mass, we will offer walk-through communion in the vestibule of St. Elizabeth Seton, just as we've been doing all these weekends for most of our time in COVID. So we invite you to participate and take advantage of that. Again, Christmas Eve, 4 o'clock, midnight, and then Christmas Day at 9, followed by walk-through communion. So probably walk-through communion around 10:15, I want to say. The reason why we're doing it that way, and we're doing it earlier, like at 9 o'clock, is because I'm hoping that by noon, all of our wonderful volunteers, the Knights of Columbus, the various deacons, our tech team, all those people help us make all those things happen, our musicians, our lectors, we can get them all home by noon to be with their families and with their friends for Christmas Day. So that's the plan there. Also, just interestingly, the Knights of Columbus sent me some information that I thought you might like. I just erased it from my phone, which is really, really good. It's right over there on that piece of paper. Could you hand me that, Michael? Right there. Yep, that one. These are actually for September, October, November. Thank you, sir. The numbers of folks who came to confession, and the number of folks who came to walk through communion. For in September, October, November, so in the fall, we had 255 people come for confession. And in September, October, November, 3,384 people came to receive Holy Eucharist. So I think that's awesome. Thank you for coming and practicing your faith, even in the midst of everything that we are dealing with. That's very encouraging to us. And we will continue to offer those services, those opportunities for grace as much as we can. Of course, we're preparing for Christmas, right? Ta-da, Christmas tree. And I think I've knocked some ornaments off while I'm sitting here. But I want to make sure this year that we not only prepare for Christmas, but we also prepare for Christ. As I mentioned in my homily last week, and we have a really unique opportunity this year. Most years, I, like you, are running around. There's various reconciliation services I go to in all the surrounding parishes in the Tri-Valley area, sometimes beyond that. There's always extra days of recollection that I have to put together. And of course, there's parties and personal events and luncheons with friends and on and on and on and on. And none of that is happening this year. You may have noticed in your own life that your calendar of Christmas events and gatherings not quite as busy as it would normally be. It's always a challenge in Advent, normally, to find the peace and the quiet, to sort of settle into the season and sincerely look at our hearts and prepare them for Christ. This year, maybe unintentionally, our society is sort of helping us with that by taking a lot of that stuff out of our lives so that we can truly focus on the spiritual preparation for Christmas, the preparation for Christ. So I really encourage you, make sure you get that 10 minutes of prayer in every day, and why not schedule that into the new year while we're at it so that we continue to build that relationship with Jesus. I mean, for all the ministries and everything we do, if it doesn't all somehow track back to our relationship with Christ and to what He did on earth, then we probably shouldn't be doing it. So let's make sure we stay closely united with Him in this season, in the Christmas season, and of course, in the new year ahead. On behalf of myself and the staff, let me wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. We hope to see you all soon. God bless, stay safe, stay well.